Welcome everybody. Welcome everybody. Oh, that doesn't look right. Let me do something. Let me do something different here. Welcome everybody. Welcome, welcome once again. Can you hear me? You hear me clearly? Type in the comment section. Let's get ready to start. Welcome once again to my time community. Somebody left a comment. Let me see. Hey, Mr. Pearson, how you doing? Welcome, welcome in. Welcome for coming in. We're gonna get started in about a minute. You can hear me? Yeah, you can hear me. Good. Glad you can hear me. Tonight is a pop-up My Time community. If you're in My Time community, you know what's going to happen. We're going to get some teaching. Not only teaching, we're going to do some. Hold on. Not just some teaching, but some fellowship. Yeah, I call it fellowship. Get some fellowship. And if you have a business, you know what we're talking about. How to file your BOI report with FINCEN. If you don't have a business, tell somebody with a business they should be listening tonight because they need to do this by the New Year's. It's not required because they had a law in Texas. Somebody filed a case in Texas and they preempted it and started next month or next week. Matter of fact, next Wednesday. But since the case is still going on, they said they're going to stop it until the case is finished. You can file if you want to. And if it, whatever the way the case goes, the case is successful, you don't have to file it, but the decision didn't come down yet. So you can file it, and you can file it, or you don't have to file it. It's up to you. But if the case, it's extended to the 13th. Yeah, but if they fail the case in Texas, you got to file it. So I'm letting everybody know this is how you file it if the case is successful. Yeah, Mr. Williams. Thank you, Mr. Williams. We're going to get into it in about another minute. Let me finish this. Turn the music off. Music is off. Let me go here. Make sure I got my slides ready. We got 5 people here. Mr. Williams. Once again, thanks everybody for showing up. Short notice. Yeah, thanks everybody showing up short notice. Like I said, what was it, Tuesday? What was it, Tuesday? Wednesday? Tuesday. No, it might have been Wednesday. The last time I talked, I said I might come on before the New Year's. If I don't, Happy New Year. But I'm here. I'm here, and I said, let me find out what needs to be done for this FINCEN. And I said, since I know what to do, a lot of people might not know what to do. And my clients asked me, did you file? Did you file? And I said, okay, I'm going to file regardless. Because if it goes through, you don't got to be sitting there rushing, oh, I got to file it. How am I going to file the paperwork? And if it don't go through, even if you did file, it's not going to hurt if you file. But if you want to be like the last minute, like some people are, I used to be the last minute person. Oh, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to just wait to see what happens. And then you got to rush to keep on trying to, make everything work and put it in the right order. Then it get backed up, and then something happens, you start rushing, then you make mistakes. I'm telling everybody, you don't have to do it, but if it goes down that you have to do it, better be prepared than to go back and say, oh man, I got to figure this out. So that's why I tell my clients, I tell my friends, if you want, fill it out. It's not going to hurt unless you're trying to do something underhand and sneaky and you don't want nobody to know. That's the only reason I figure people don't want this to go through, among other reasons. But the FINCEN is the government want to know who is the beneficial owner of the business that you're running. And since I'm getting into it right now, let me see this. I'm getting into it right now. This is going to be like a separate video that I post on YouTube, like the videos I post every day or every other day or whatever the case is. But I said, let me do a teaching this way so I don't have to go A, B, C, 1, 2, 3, and be stiff and be like, okay, I got to do these 4 or 5 points. I'm going to do these 3 or 4 or 5 points, but I can do it better this way on a live because I know the people that's here now. I can see who's listening, who's coming into the live, and I get some watch hours too. That's a bonus. When you're doing these lives, you can kill 3 monkeys with 1 banana. Because I was going to say stones, right? You can kill 2 monkeys with 1 banana. And what I mean is you can make your long form videos by doing a live. You can do a live the same way you do your long form videos. Yep. You can do your live just like you do your long form videos. Take my glasses off. And by you doing that way, or you doing it that way, you can do the live, interact with everybody, leaving the comments, leaving everything that you can see, interact with them. They ask the questions, but you can still get your points across in your points that you want to say in the teachings that you want to do in your long form in the live. And then when the live is over, you can cut it and chop it up and do a whole new long form video. You can chop it up 2 or 3 videos in a long form video. So there's ways that you can skin the bananas to make it taste good because you do a long form, you do your teaching or training or your whatever you want to call it in the long form, take it out the long form, and while you're doing the long form, you're getting the watch hours. While you're doing while you're doing the lives, you get the long form videos. While you're doing the lives, you're getting the watch hours. While you're doing the lives, you're interacting with the people that's on the live. That's why I say you can kill 3 monkeys with 1 banana. Because you can get all this done and getting all the watch time, the watch hours. It might take some time to edit the videos, but once you edit the videos and post it by itself, you're going to get the watch hours from the people that's going to watch that video 10 minutes or maybe 2 or 3 videos, 5 minutes each, whatever the case is. You're going to get watch time from that, all from doing one live. That's why I said I'm going to just do a live instead of just doing a long form video. Because I get, like I said, you get more from doing a live video. So let's go into this. FINCEN. If you have a business, you have to file the BOI, the beneficiary owner of that business. They want to have all your information. They want to know who owns the business, who's profiting from the business. Basically, they want all the information about that business or who owns it. Because all these people that form businesses, especially through COVID, people form businesses just to make money and make money not the legal way. I'll just put it that way. They can launder money. They just open up an LLC today and tomorrow. They can launder $200,000 or $300,000 through that business when they open up a bank account. Does that make sense? It's been done. It can be done. But the United States government wanted to find out who owns these businesses because a lot of people are washing money through these bank accounts. They open up a business, don't have a real address, got a P.O. box, open up a business. Oh man, we got a bank account. This is the address. Once they got the address to open a bank account, you can put money through there. Oh yeah, this is for consulting, $100,000. This is for consulting, $300,000. What's your business? ABC Consulting. What do you consult? Oh, I consult, interior decorator. $100,000. Yeah. I deal with high clients. Okay, well, $100,000 coming in. You writing another consulting company $50,000 check because they're consulting you. Then they're consulting you again. They give you a $200,000. You funnel $150,000 back in to that company. It's like a circle. It's like a circle. And the government said, okay, well, we got to find out who these companies really dealing with because they're not paying taxes because everything that's coming in, they writing it off. And they're saying, well, we got to find out who owns these companies. Then they find out some of the companies, oh yeah, they cracked down. They found out there was money laundering. They found out, the companies are shell companies and all the stuff came out. All the stuff came out. So in 2020, they said, okay, we're going to do something about this. We're going to have FINCEN. We're going to make sure we find out who owns these companies, where the money's going. And so if something go down, we know exactly who owns these companies. We go right after them. Because a lot of companies have these P.O. boxes or fake addresses. If you got an LLC, you can open up an LLC in maybe 20 minutes. You go to the state website, or you got a name. Okay, I got this name. Blah, blah, blah. You type it in. But you get an EIN number. You type the EIN number in there. Well, first you got to get an EIN number. You get an EIN number. You go to the government website. You type in a name you made up. Make sure nobody else got their name. You type the name in there. Oh, I got the name. Okay, get an EIN number. Boom. You don't got to pay nobody for an EIN number. But you get an EIN number. Boom. It could take literally 20 minutes. 20 minutes. You come up with a name. Boom. You make sure nobody has that name. You go to the website, get an EIN number, type in the government, put your information in there. Put the information up. Boom. You got an EIN number. You got a business. You can take that to the bank. But sometimes you still have to get an LLC or S corp or whatever way you formed it. You still got to register it with the state. Once you register it with the state, they give you the paperwork that says, okay, you registered with the state. This is your name. Nobody else has that name in the state. You're in good standings. Since you're in good standings, you could take that to the bank. The EIN number or the document that you print out, you put your EIN number on it, your company name, the address, the business address. Take your paperwork with the good standing from the state, open up a bank account. Boom. Once you open it up, boom, you're good to go. You can write checks. You can make payments. People put money in your bank account. They put money in your bank account. Wow, what's going to happen? You got that money, right? But if you're laundering money, I'm a consultant. You write somebody what do you call it? A phony? Well, not phony, but you write somebody an invoice. You go to QuickBooks, send somebody an invoice. $15,000, $20,000, $100,000. You got an invoice. They pay it. Boom. Goes to your bank account. They send you an invoice. $25,000. Boom, you pay it. It's a circle. But they want to find out, is that a real payment or is it just something that you're trying to launder money? This has been going on for years. And not just for like invoicing and stuff, crypto. They're doing it for crypto also because a lot of people made millions and millions of dollars off of crypto that nobody know anything about. You think they want you to make $100 million off of crypto and they can't find out who you are so you can't pay taxes? Some of these crypto exchanges, as long as you got the key for those cryptos that you have, they'll pay you. How are they going to pay you? Some way they have to pay you to put that cash in the bank account. Where you get the cash from? Where it come from? Oh, I paid off crypto. You have crypto? Oh, we got to tax that crypto. That's why sometimes you have that crypto. The people have crypto, a lot of crypto. They keep it there because they don't want to pay the taxes. But how will the government find out that you have crypto? Yes, I am a licensed executive producer. How will the government find out if you have crypto? They won't find out unless you tell them, right? They made a way for them to find out if you got crypto. Check your tax return. They have a question on it. Do you own crypto? You say, I don't own no crypto. All right, fine. You don't own no crypto. But if you got crypto and you cash it in, somewhere down the line, if they do an audit, they're gonna like, you say you didn't have crypto. I ain't saying I didn't have no crypto. Yes, you did. Look at your tax return. You check the box, no crypto. Oh man. So if they find out you got crypto, I don't know what the fine is and all that stuff. But I'm just giving you what's happening, like a little back story of what's going on. Let me put this out there. I'm not an attorney. I'm not a licensed attorney. You see that in the description. I'm not a licensed attorney. I'm just giving you my experience. This is my experience. Like I tell you, this is my time. This is my experience. This is my life. And the things that I know, I share it with my community. These things is happening now. And if you have a business and you haven't done your FINCEN, you haven't done your BOI, you're thinking about doing it or you already done it. Think about it. So if it comes down to pop, you have to do it. You'll know why you're doing it. Yeah, people saying all these different things on YouTube. Yo, I do your FINCEN and I do your BOI for $500. I do all this stuff for you. Yeah, I'll set it up for you real good. Give me $400, $250. I'll set your company up. Give me $1,000. I'll tell you how to do all this stuff. If you don't know, you don't know. I'm not saying don't pay nobody. A lot of people pay people to fill out this BOI. Because they say, I don't want to deal with it. Here's the money. Just fill it out. That's cool. That's cool. You want to fill it out? That's cool. Pay the money. You want to pay me? Give me the $500. I'll fill it out. Take me 5 minutes. I'll fill it out for you. FINCEN is free. Absolutely. It's free. But there's a lot of people online, a lot of people on YouTube, a lot of people on Instagram telling, oh, yeah, we can do FINCEN for you. We'll put the BOI on, we fill everything out. Just fill out this document and we'll fill it out for you. We give it to you. We get it back to you in 3 days or less. I've seen it. There's people getting paid to do it. I know some people getting paid to do it. Is it ethical? Yeah, it's ethical because you providing a service. Even when you tell the people it's free, some people just don't want to do it themselves. They rather pay somebody to do it. That's what I'm saying. You can do this yourself. Even if you don't know what you're doing, it might take you 30 minutes, but you can do this yourself. I'm going to show you how to, that's why I'm doing this. I'm going to show you how to do it. I'm going to walk you through how to do your own BOI report with FINCEN. If I know something, I'm going to share it with my community. You don't have to pay for this. Like I tell you, you don't got to pay for your credit report. You don't got to pay to fix your own credit. If you know it's free and you have the time to figure this stuff out, why not take the time to figure it out? Even if you say, I'm going to pay somebody to do it, you need to figure out how to do it so you know they're doing it the right way. Because if they do it the wrong way, how you know they're doing it the wrong way? If they do it the wrong way, the only way you'll find out they did it the wrong way, the government come back and say, hey, you filled this out wrong. What do you mean I filled it out wrong? You filled the thing out 4 years ago. Why are you telling me I filled it out wrong now? Oh, we did an audit. Who filled this out for you? Let me go back in my records. You try to figure out who did it. You know who did it. Oh man, the company's closed down. Or the person who filled it out, you can't get in contact with them because they filled it out wrong. If you know how to fill it out, that's all I'm saying. If you know how to fill it out and you know what's required, once they give you the paperwork back, okay, it's filled out. Okay, it's filled out right according to the website. That's cool. It's better to know and pay somebody to do something than don't know, pay somebody to do it, and then they mess it up. Then you got to go back and pay somebody else, and then say, I'm going to make sure they do it right this time. Make sure they do it right the first time. Look at the things that needs to be done so you can check it out to make sure they do it right. So that's a little backdrop of this BOI report with FINCEN. Like as Pearson said, FINCEN site is free. The site is free. Let me pull it up for you. This is the website. Federal Crimes Enforcement Network. Let me go here. Give me some time. I really got 3 screens going on. Give me 1 second. Okay. Let me close this. So I got 3 screens going on. Make this a little bigger. Okay. And do it this way. Okay. This is a website where you can fill out your own BOI report. Now you can either fill it out. I'm gonna just go through it. Go through it. You can fill it out as a PDF. I ain't gonna pull that up because it's self-explanatory. What we're gonna do is gonna do it the way you do it online, but you can do it as a PDF. Download it. Let me see if it'll work because I don't have that. No, that's not the right one. Let me go back. Yeah, because they want you to have the Adobe Reader required and all that stuff. I'm not going through that. It'll mess up my system. But you can do it online. And we're going to go through it. I'm going to walk you through it online. So you go to the website, the FINCEN website, BOIE filing.fincen.gov. Go to the website. When it pops up, you'll see these two options. You can do it as a PDF. Once you click on it, you got an Adobe Reader. Click on it, opens up. You can fill it out right there, then download it, then mail it in and do all that stuff. I don't trust mail anymore. I'd rather do it online. Here it is. You do it online right here. Click. Now, beneficial owner information report. The first step is this is going to be your initial report. When you're first filing this report, the information, you're going to click on the initial report. Today's date is already automatically populated in here. The Privacy and Paper Reduction Act just tells you, paperwork, blah, blah, blah. Next. Now, here's something you should do. Request to receive a FINCEN ID. This is just to let people know that who you are is who you are. You get the ID whenever you go somewhere. If they ask you, well, we want to get all your business information, or do you have a FINCEN ID? Yeah, I got a FINCEN ID. Okay, what's the ID number? Boom. You give them the ID number. Give them your ID, then they get the number. They go through it. All your information come up. Your business name come up. All this stuff comes up. Your EIN number and all this other good stuff. The government know. The government verify you, so you verify by them. The banks might use this. Most likely the banks will use this. So click on that to get it. You don't have to, but you should. It'll make life much easier. Instead of them gotta do check your ID and go through the paperwork, and they be sitting there 10, 15 minutes to verify you. You got the ID? Hey, they already verified your business. Where we at? Okay. Reporting company legal name. What's your company name? Let me see. ABC Jones, LLC. You put the company name right there. I'm filling this out because to go to the next step, they want to have something on it. Identification type, your EIN number, social security number, or foreign. Since you're a business, you should have an EIN number. If you don't have an EIN number, that's fine. But if you're a business trying to make some money and get business taxes and business write-offs and all that stuff, you should have an EIN number. So if you got an EIN number, click on EIN, type in your EIN number here. This is not my number. I'm just typing this in just so I can go to the next step. Jurisdiction. It's already there. What country? What country did you form this in? I formed mine in the United States. What state did you form this business in? Now, when I said you got your EIN number, you go to the government website, they give you the EIN number. That's a federal number. But for your state that you form your LLC in or your S Corp in, whatever the type of business you formed it in, You got to give that state. Let's just say it's Connecticut. Okay. Now, if you say, yeah, let's say Connecticut. Okay. Now, there's some states out there that has tribal jurisdiction. We're not getting into that because I'm not from a tribe. I don't know anything about a tribe, jurisdiction, and all that stuff. So I don't need to put that in. What's the address of the company? Now, it cannot be a P.O. box. Back in the days, you could open up a business and say, okay, P.O. Box 123, Main Street, or P.O. Box so-and-so. It cannot be a P.O. box. Why? Because they want to have an address that they can contact you with or contact you, and an address they can see. You got a P.O. box? P.O. box might be in the post office, might be in a UPS store. They want to have a valid address. 123 Main Street. Spelled that right? Oh, Main Street. Main Street. What country then? Yeah, it's in America. What state? Say Connecticut, right? Connecticut. What's Connecticut zip code? 02330. I think. Okay, let's Bridgeport. Okay. So review, you ask for a FINCEN number, ID number. So to make your life easier for you when you're going for business loans or doing business, it'll make life easier for you. Company legal name, EIN number, jurisdiction, Connecticut. That's the business address, okay? Next step, company application information. See, if you had your FINCEN number, you could put the number in right here, see? FINCEN number. If you had this number, just type it in, everything will be pre-populated. It'll populate itself in there. Whatever connected to that number, it'll come up right there if you put the number in. But since you don't have a number, you're going to type in here. Say last name, James. First name, Moore. No middle name, birthday. 03. 1903. Nah, that's two. Let's put 1973. Okay. Now, this is for the person who's applying for this report. I'll say it again. The person who's filling this report out, this is their information that you have to put up here. The individual name, the birthday, business address, or is it a residential address? When they say business address or residential address, if you're a business filling this out, you put your business address. The business that's filling this out, there's some businesses, like I said, they'll fill out your BOI report. They'll fill it out for you. So they'll put their business address on it. But since you're doing this yourself, I'm teaching you how to do it yourself. You have a residential address. You put your own address on it, 123 Main Street. Connecticut? No, Bridgeport. Bridgeport, 02330. State, country, United States. And we say Connecticut, right? Connecticut. Okay. The ID, like I told you before, they want to know who set this up. Not only who set this up, is this a real person setting it up? Or are you the person setting it up? So if anything go down, they're going to come back and say, oh, we verified him by his license or passport. They go that tribal. But they verify you by the driver's license. What's your license number? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, 7, 8, whatever. Where you get your driver's license from? United States? Really? Okay, what state you got it from? Connecticut. Okay. So since you said that, show us your driver's license. Okay. If you don't got a driver's license, don't put on there your driver's license as a form of ID, because they want you to upload a picture of the ID right here. You click on that, or you can take the ID from your what do you call it? Your folder, drag it in here, PDF or JPEG. Put it right here. Then once you do that, go to the next step. Now, here's what they want to know. Who owns this company? Who owns the company? Okay, who owns the company? If you have the FINCEN number, you put the FINCEN number right here. If you don't have the FINCEN number, you just go to the next step. Is it an exempt company? No, it's not, because you got an LLC. So, who is the beneficial owner? James Moore. James Moore. But you got to put the first name over here. Birthday, what I said. Got the date. 02/02/1972. Okay, the address. 02/02/1972. Well, that's not working. Okay, I put the wrong thing in it. 02/02/1972. That works. There we go. Let's go in here. 123 Main Street. City, Bridgeport. What country? We're back at the country again. United States. Connecticut. 02330. The same thing here. Document type. Driver license. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Country, United States. The state, Connecticut. Then you got to upload your ID. This is for the owner. Whoever owns the company that you're filing this for, you got to put your ID on it. They want to make sure you who you say you are. Then you type in your email. RALF@gmail.com. What's it? RALD@gmail.com. That's the same? Yep. Then your first name, Sam. I am. You certify this. Now, when I click this, it's going to say a lot of stuff is wrong because I didn't fill it out right. I didn't put the ID in here, the picture ID. So when you see this, identifying document image required, that's the ID that you have to put on there when it says upload your ID. Same thing, beneficial owner, upload the ID. You got to upload your ID so they know who is the owner of this company. The company applicant, who's filling out this paperwork for this company. Even if it's a company saying, pay me $500, they got to upload their ID. So when the government check out who filled this paperwork out, they're going to be the ones that they come after say, well, you filled the paperwork out. What's wrong? What happened? So the company or your ID as the beneficial owner, emails don't match. I said these emails don't match. Okay, don't match. Okay. Now they match. Let's check it out again. The emails match now. So the only two things is the document image, which is the driver's license image. If you put the ID on there and upload it, this will be blank. Then you click on here, matching. What's on here that matches down here? Is this double cheeseburger right here? Click on that, same thing. Double cheeseburger. Click on that, verify. Cool. Now, since this is not fixed, it's not going to go through. But once you finish that, you click next, a page will open up and says processing. Once it's processed, Once it's processed, you'll get a form that says, form has been submitted. Then you get the form, you download the form. Everything that you put on that form, on these previous pages, everything you put on there, the beneficial owner, the company who filled this form out, the reporting company, all this stuff come out on that form. Why I'm telling you this? Because we just finished filing your BOI report. I went through that. I didn't even time myself, but I went through that. It shows you the steps on what you have to do to file your report. The only thing you got to really remember, what's your EIN number? What's the address your business has that's not a P.O. box? What's your birthday? Do you have a driver license or a passport? Those are the main things you need to fill out this report. Why would you pay somebody $500 for them to take 5 minutes at a time? Because you already filled it out, because they're going to ask you, yo, fill this form out right here. You go online, fill out this form. You actually filling out the application yourself. Let me calm down. You filling out the form yourself. You filling out the BOI yourself. When they say, okay, give me $500. I'll fill the BOI for you. Okay, here's $500. Fill it out for me. Okay, fill out this form so I know what to put on the BOI. Okay, what do I need to put on it? I'm going to send it to you in a PDF. Okay. Okay, who formed the business? I formed the business. Okay, I formed the business. What's your EIN number? Here's my EIN number. Okay, who owned the business? I own the business. Oh, you do? Give me a copy of your driver license. Okay. You need anything else for me? Let me see. What's your address? Your address is the same address on your driver license? Yeah. That's it. Did your business was formed in what state? The state you live in? Yeah. You already filled the form out. That's all they doing. They said, okay, everything you just saw in the BOI report that I filled out, those are the same questions they're going to ask, not you, but the same question they're going to ask you to fill out so they can fill out that form for you. So you fill out the form on a piece of PDF document or whatever, and all they're going to do is cut and paste what you put in there and put on there, and you paying them $500 to cut and paste. Some people like doing that. I used to be like that until somebody messed some stuff up for me, and I was like, man, I don't even understand how it's wrong. The IRS was like, long time ago, we doing an audit. Oh, shoot, they're doing an audit. Oh, man, they're doing an audit. We looked at your tax return. They said you had a IRA and all this stuff, and you got back $2,500 cash. Did you have an IRA? I didn't fill it out. No, we said, did you have an IRA? I didn't fill it out. I paid somebody to fill it out. Their name is not on this, IRS, your tax return. What's their name? It's right there. Yeah, but they didn't sign it. So who filled it out? They filled it out. But why didn't they sign it? Oh, shoot, they didn't sign it? Oh, man. Did you get this IRA $2,500 deduction? They put it down there? Yeah. I don't have an IRA. Oh, okay. They didn't say a word. They didn't say nothing. Did you have child care? I don't got no kids. Say you got 5 kids right here. Oh, shoot, I got 5 kids. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, Willis? Oh, shoot, let me be quiet now. Do you got this and that? No. You got this? No. Okay, don't worry about it. We're going to send you the report when we finish with it. Got that report back. That person who filled that tax return out when I first started working, like 30-something years, 27 years ago at my old job I retired from. You go to so-and-so, they get you money back on your tax return. Oh, yeah? Yeah, they only charge $200. Shoot, bet. Man, I got back, I don't know how much I got back, but I got back a lot of money at the time. And it had to be like 3 years later. They're like, we doing an audit for that year. That's fine. I had somebody do my report. I don't know what I'm doing. Had to pay some money back to the IRS because they did an audit. Why they gonna audit me? I didn't make that much money back then. Yeah, but you got all that money back for somebody doing something the wrong way just to get you money back, and you had to pay it back with fines. That's why I was like, hey, I'm doing my own taxes. I don't make that much, but I'm gonna make sure I do it right way. And even if I don't do it the right way, that'll be on me. I ain't gonna pay somebody to cheat and get caught. Did I say cheat and get caught? That was the old me. That's the old me. But the point I'm making is you pay somebody to do something and they do it the wrong way, you're going to be the one left holding the bag. You're going to be the one sitting there looking, oh, did you fill your BOI report? No, I paid somebody to do it. Yeah, I see you paid somebody to do it, but they did it the wrong way. You didn't know how to do it? No, I didn't know how to do it. Yeah, we had it up on the website. You're going to look to make sure he did the right way at least. I'm not saying they're going to do it the wrong way. I'm just saying if you're going to do what they're going to do, why not do it yourself and save that $500? Because if they do it the wrong way, you don't want to be held with the bag. Remember, it's $500 a day if somebody mess up. Now, if you fill this out, you didn't put the right address in there, fine. I did it. I put the wrong address in there. Somehow, I typed it in there. I put a 4 instead of a 3 because I got big thumbs. They understand that. But if you put down a wrong state and all this other stuff, it'll kick it back and say, oh, we can't find this company that you filed before. You can mess up one letter in the name. They might have just put 2 letters in the name of the company. It can happen. It can happen. Instead of ABC Logistics, it could be AABC Logistics. With the same EI, not with the same EIN number, but you could put AABC Logistics with the EIN number on there, and they file it because they made a mistake on the name. And then when everything else happens and it goes through, I filed it. Here it is. I filed it. You ain't even double checking if your name is right. It looks right. Then they come back. You can $500 a day fine. Up to 10,000. Was it? I think it's up to $10,000. Type in the comments if that's right. I think it's the maximum is $10,000 or something like that. For $500 fine a day if you don't file it. If somebody mess up something and they don't have it on record, like I said, they can mess up, put an extra letter in there, put an extra dash in there, and it'll kick back. You say, okay, I filed it. I even got the document said I filed it. Here it is with the EIN number on it. And then it kicks back. You owe $500 a day, $10,000. I filed it already. Okay, well, you mess up one letter on there. Okay, we give you grace. Okay, you don't got to pay the fine. But what if you don't catch it and they don't catch it? If something go down, the fines are sitting there. You don't even know you got a fine. The fine's sitting there. You thinking you're doing good. Oh, man, I did all this good. I did good. Man, I filed it. Oh, I'm good. So what I'm saying, you can do this yourself. You can do this yourself. There was a time I was like, I don't want to do nothing for myself. Hey, I'm a big shot, big man. Yo, I can pay somebody to do this stuff. I can pay somebody to make a website. I can pay somebody to make thumbnails. I can pay somebody to do a post. I could pay somebody to do this stuff. It's fine to pay people. Don't get me wrong. It's fine to pay people to do stuff for you. It saves you time and it saves you energy. But there's some things that you have to learn for yourself. Get the experience for yourself. So when you do pay somebody to do some work for you, you will know if the work is done the correct way. That's all I'm saying. Because somebody could give you some work that they said, this is the best work ever. Yeah, it's the best work ever because I don't got nothing to compare it to. But if you know what it's supposed to look like in the end, you can look at it and say, that's good. I know I can do better, but that's good. I'm paying for it. That's good. Okay, he dotted all his I's and crossed every T. Okay, it's good. I'll accept that. But if you look at it and say, dang, it's kind of sloppy. Man, he don't even got it organized the correct way. It passed, but it's not up to my standards. Oh, matter of fact, he spelled the company name wrong. I caught that. It's 2 A's in there. It's only 1 A, but I caught it. He got 2 A's in there. That can mess me up and get me fined $500 a day because they say that's not the same company with the EIN number on there. So the case, I'm telling you, even if you're going to pay somebody to do this, you're doing it anyway because they're going to ask you the same questions that you saw in there. The same questions. What's your company name? What's the EIN number? Where was it formed at? What state was it formed at? What's the company address? What's your name? What's your address? Give me a copy of your driver license. Are you the owner? Who's the owner? Give me their name. Give me their driver license. Give me their birthday. They don't ask you for your social security number. They don't ask for social security number. They ask for your driver license because your face is on there, and it's coming a time that your driver license is going to be, what's it, universal license? So the point I'm saying, and the reason for this live, file your BOI. If they don't need it, you know how to do it. If they don't require it, you already did it. They don't require it, fine. But if they come back and say, we need the BOI to be in, when was it? Somebody said by the 13th, you already done it. And if you didn't do it, you know how to do it. You don't got to pay nobody. But if you do pay somebody, you will know if they do it right. So nobody come back to you a year later, 2 years later, after they do an audit on your company, or if you try to open up a bank account, look at your FINCEN number, that ain't your company. That don't match up with the state paperwork that you filled out. All that stuff can back up and mess the company up. So here's some other stuff I put together. I put together on here because some might still be saying, well, do I have to file? Because I know there's some companies that don't have to file, or businesses that don't have to file. Here's a good explanation. Excuse me. Under what law was a company created or formed? Under the U.S. law, here's a question. Is a company a corporation? Is your company a corporation? Is it a corporation? What do you mean is it a corporation? Is your company a corporation? If you have a business, you will know if your company is a corporation or not. I don't have to explain that. Do you have an EIN number? Put it like that. Do you have an EIN number? Yes or no? If you say, I have an EIN number, I'm a company, your company is a domestic reporting company. I'm going to get into that in a minute. But you say, no, I'm not a company. All right. So if you say no, is your company an LLC? Yeah, I got an LLC. I formed an LLC. It took me 2 minutes. It took me 20 minutes to form an LLC in New York. I went online, downloaded the paperwork. I got the paperwork. I downloaded it. I filled it out. It's like seven lines I fill out, and I can email it to Albany, or I can fax it to Albany with my credit card number. And when I fax it to Albany, I can tell them I want it in 24 hours. And in 24 hours, I got my LLC. It's stamped. Yeah, I'm at LLC. So if you're LLC, you're a domestic reporting company. But if you say, I don't got no LLC, I don't got no LLC. I don't got no company. I don't got nothing. Next question is, was a company created by filing a document with a Secretary of State or any similar office under the law of a state or Indian tribe? I ain't worried about no Indian tribe, but if was it law of a state? Yeah, I filed I filed something with the state. I don't have an EIN number now. I got a DBA. Yeah, I got a DBA. Yeah. So if you got a DBA, or if you file something else to form a company, you're a domestic reporting company. They're doing all this to make sure that you're getting money deposited into your bank account, and you want to know where that money came from and where that money's going, because you're leaving a paper trail with your bank account. So if you don't have an EIN number, but you got a bank account because you're doing a DBA under your Social Security number, they still want to know where that money going. So you gotta file this BOI report. So now here's laws for foreign countries. We're not dealing about foreign countries, we're dealing about you. If you listen to me now, you're a company. Well, if you listen to me now, either you're a company or you know somebody with a company that you could pass this information on. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not a CPA. This is my experience. This is my life. I'm just showing you the things that I know and helping my people in my town community and everybody else who want to take the fruits of what's happening, fruits of what's happening here. Now, the initial report. We just did an initial report. The first report that you do when you file your BOI, it's required by all companies that meet the definition of a reporting company and are not exempt from that definition. We just did that. What's a reporting company? Are you a corporation? Yeah. Do you have an LLC? Yeah. Was your company created by filing a document with the Secretary of State? Yeah. Either one of those you answer yeah to. You have to fill that out. You have to fill it out. So, existing reporting companies. You created or registered to do business in the United States before January 1st, 2024. The reports are due January 1st, 2025. So if you had a business before January 1st, 2024, if you had a business formed December 31st, 2023, and before, you got to file this report by January 1st, 2025. You got to file this report by January 1st. Next week, 6 days, you got to file this report. But like I said, they got a case in Texas. They saying, oh, we're going to wait to see what that happens, see what happens with that. But if if they lose that case, you got to file this report. I think it said January 13th. Let me go back. I think somebody said January 13th. I think somebody said January 13th. I can't remember. I know I seen it. I got my glasses off, but I can't see it. Well, anyway, somebody said January 13th. I think the case should be over by then. But for everybody who's created a company after January 1st, 2024, you have 90 days after. You got 90 days after you file your company or form your company. You got 90 days to fill out this BOI report. If you don't fill it out after 90 days, after this, if it passes and you form a company after January 1st, 2024, you got 90 days of creating that company to file this BOI report. So what I'm saying, these things you have to know. Things you have to know. These things you have to know. Why? Because if you don't know it, the government ain't going to say, "Oh man, he didn't know it, so we ain't going to worry about him." Nah, they might give you some grace because they just implemented this. Well, they implemented it yet, but they're putting this in the practice. They're going to give people grace because some people do the stuff the last minute, like I used to be. So they might give you some grace, but you have to know what's happening with your business. You got a lot of businesses going on. You got to know what happened. You got to know how to save taxes. You got to know how to defer taxes. You got to know how to, you know, get write-offs and all this stuff. It's not just making money. It's how you can keep the money that you make. Because you're making $100,000 and you got to kick out $125,000 expenses. Something ain't right. You make $100,000 and you got to kick out $50,000 in taxes. Something ain't right. You got to know how to play the game. And I call it a game because there's ways that you can defer taxes. There's ways that not only defer taxes, there's ways that you can take the things that you make and make more. Let your money make more money. Instead of you making money, let your money make the money. That's a different conversation. That's what we're going to be teaching here in this my time community. It's not just YouTube. Who's here? Hey, we got Nemo 504. Hey, thank you for coming in. Appreciate it. Oh, okay. Drop some more lives. I appreciate that, Nemo. Thanks for coming in, man. Yeah. Just because you don't know is an excuse not to know. But now you're getting some information. Like I said, I'm not a lawyer. I'm not a CPA. I'm just giving you my experience for the businesses that me and my wife run, for the stuff that happened throughout our businesses, stuff that happened in our businesses. Let me see this. Give me 1 second. No, I got to go here. Give me 1 second. I got to open up this other screen. I want to do something. There we go. Yeah. Let me finish here. Yeah, not knowing is not an excuse. So, yeah, 90 days after you form your company, you got that time period to do your BOI if they implement it. And the last thing, once they implement it, if something changed in your business, the address of the business or your address of the person who's getting the information from the whoever, the government or somebody suing you or somebody want to give you paperwork, documents or whatever, you got 30 days to change your BOI or update the report. Or I'm changing the address. The company moved from 123 Main Street to 725 Rockefeller Boulevard. Or one of the owners changed. The owner sold the company. And now a new owner name is here, and this is the new owner of the company, blah, blah, blah. That's what's happening. You got 30 days from wherever that change happened to change the BOI report, update the report. So the corrected reports, you still got 30 days for that too. You got 30 days to correct the report once you find out there was an inaccurate information when you filed and it remains inaccurate. What does that mean? Remember I gave you an example before? Somebody filed the BOI and they messed up. They put an extra letter in your business name. Instead of putting ABC Logistics, they put AABC Logistics. It wasn't kicked back. But now you find out, oh man, I found out the name is messed up. When did you find out? I found out it's always today. If somebody said, when you find out, I found out today. So 30 days from today, you have until you could change that information. I found out 3 months ago. You don't say 3 months ago. I found out 2 months ago. You don't say you found out 2 months ago. You don't say you found out 20 days ago. When did you find that out? I found it out today. The day I'm filling this form out, that's when I found out. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not a CPA. But I found out today. I thought you said you found out last week. No, I found out today. Then you tell me you found out 2 months ago. Shh, I said I found out today. Because I got 30 days to report on the BOI. I might have forgot about reporting it 30 days ago. And I get fined $500 a day. I ain't paying $500 a day. And I found out today. That's why I'm saying all this stuff that we finding out with our business. It's not just YouTube. YouTube is good. We growing. We growing our YouTube pages. We growing our YouTube channel. Yeah, we growing it. And if you don't do YouTube like a business, don't worry about this. But if you're getting monetized, are you planning on getting monetized? You should have an EIN number. You should have an EIN number. Because if you're doing it and you're saying, okay, pay me by my social security number, you're going to take most of your whatever revenue that you make with the monetization. See how all this stuff ties in? You thinking that I'm just talking about your BOI report because your business, because you make hundreds of thousands of dollars. No, we got people on here that's going to get monetized. We got people on here monetized already. People on here that are monetized already. If you don't have an EIN number, you're doing this wrong. Why I'm saying you're doing it wrong? You're doing it wrong. The 31st is the end of this year. You got monetized last month, 3 months ago, 6 months ago, and you didn't set up your payment system yet. If you set up your payment system, set it up in your business. If you don't have a business, fine. Set a business up. You can set a business up, and the only thing you're going to have to pay for, I ain't going to tell you the other way, but if you set up your business with an EIN number, the only thing you would have to pay for if your state charge you to set up your business. If you're setting up an LLC in New York City, I think it's $75 the state is going to charge you to set it up. The state of Maryland is going to charge you, I forgot how much it was. Whatever the fee is, they're going to charge you to set it up. I know some states only $25. Maryland, you got to pay $300 a year just to run a business in Maryland. But to set it up, Illinois charge $150. Okay. Let's give Illinois an example. I don't know the whole thing, but New York, you just pay the state to set it up. You got an EIN number, you set it up. What's the address? Who's the owner? Major lag going on. It might be the internet. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of people pop in and pop out. But what I'm saying is, the only thing that would charge you to set up your company, business or LLC, whatever the state going to charge you. So let's say Illinois charge $150. I don't know if they charge any more, but let's just say it's $150 to set it up. You set up your LLC. You got your company name. Make sure the name, nobody got your name of the company. You should be able to go on to the state site where all the business names are. Do a business name search. Man, I'm teaching you the whole how to set the business up. See, that's why I like doing a live, because if I just did a long form, we wouldn't have got into this. You go to the state site where you set the business up, they should have something that tells you business name lookup. You click on there, type in a name. You type in a name, no name comes up, that means it's open. You can set up that business with your EIN number, go to the state site, get your EIN number, type in that name, boom. Take 5 minutes, type in a name, what type of business you have. Is it a corporation? Is it LLC? Is it a trust? Is this? Is that? Whatever it is, you type it in. What are you going to do? Revenue service, or your train, whatever it is, answer the question. Set it up yourself. If you mess up, go back. When you get the form, you just say, I forgot the name, the exact wording, but just say cancel. I'm just giving you an example. Cancel this. And they'll cancel the EIN number like it never before existed. And they'll send you a form saying, okay, you requested us to cancel this, and it's canceled. But the EIN number is free. You got an EIN number. You set everything up with the state. You set up with the state, $150 Illinois. Now you got your EIN number. Now you got your stuff set up with the state. Go to the bank, open up a bank account. So far, you spent $150. Go set up a bank account. Boom, you got a bank account. Now you got an address. What's the address of your business? If you're trying to make money and get money from banks and loans and credit cards and stuff, don't use your home address. You got to get a business address, which can be a Regis, what do you call it? A Regis virtual office, or it could be one of these places that have it's really a PO box, but they have it in their business. Say that this is not a PO box, this is a business, because you have a street address and an office name and everything. So when the banks and the credit cards can ask you, okay, what's your business address? Whatever that address is, when they go on the computer, they don't see your house with your car that wasn't washed in 2 weeks. They see a big skyscraper. Oh, that's his business. Oh, he's a legit business. Okay. Don't have your home phone number or your cell number. You can have your cell number, but know when you answer that cell phone, it could be, hey, good afternoon, so-and-so business. How can I help you? Or you answer the phone, yes, how can I help you? You ain't gonna answer, hey, what's up? How you doing? Who this? No. But you got a business phone, 1-800 number. But so far, it only costs you $150 to set the business up. So when you do go into the AdSense and you set everything up, how you want to set this up? EIN number, or EIN or SSS or SSN. If you click SSN, they're gonna say, what's your social security number? What's the home address? They're gonna verify it. And once they verify it, okay, you made $100,000 AdSense. Ooh, I made $100,000. They send you that. The form. You made $100,000. IRS said, ooh, he made $100,000. Oh shoot, you're gonna get 33% off that. Yeah. So you see, you made $100,000. They taking it 33%, so you only made $67,000. They might take more because, wait, this government coming on. I don't know what's going to happen. What you going to write off? You can't write nothing off because you got that money in your pocket. That's your earned income. Earned income. Earned income is taxed the highest. If you made 100, you only got 67. That's good. But you got an EIN. You got an EIN, that's your business. If you have a business, which is your YouTube channel that's monetized, what's your expenses? I ain't gonna go through that, but you got expenses. If you do it right, you got a whole lot of expenses. You got expenses that add up to more than $33,000. That's legit. I'll give you 5. You want to look nice. You want to look nice on YouTube, right? And you got to have some nice clothes on YouTube because you want to make sure the nicer you look, the more money you can make. So you got to get some outfits. That's one. I ain't talking about, oh, you got to buy the $2,000 camera, then the $5,000 lights, then the backdrop, then the green screen, and all this stuff. That's 4 or 5 right there. I ain't mentioned, if you want to do a vlog and you're flying over to Paris, as long as when you get to Paris, you shoot some videos for YouTube. All those is tax write-offs. So don't think I'm just talking about the BOI report for FINCEN just so you can have this report and say, oh man, I did it okay. I did it. I'm fine. I filed my BOI report with FINCEN. I'm good now. Everybody on here who want to be monetized, everybody who on here who is monetized, if you don't have an EIN number, get you an EIN number. File everything, even if you already set everything up. Even if you already set everything up with the AdSense with your social security number, you can always change it. You can always change it. Put it in your business name. You can write everything. Everything you're doing, you're writing it off. I told everybody before, things shift when we're in the maritime community. We're talking about the BOI report, the FinCEN report, and we shifting over here to talk about you. We talking about your monetization dreams. Yeah, you're going to be monetized soon. Yeah, you're going to have everything that you always desired. I'm monetized, yeah, but you monetize. How are you going to keep that monetization going and flowing when you keeping more of your money? You're going to keep more of your money if you have these ideas and these concepts on how to make more with more. Because some of y'all are going to be making $100,000 a year for monetization. Some of y'all are going to be making over $200,000 a year for monetization. I want y'all to keep all that money. I want y'all to keep all the, in my time community, I want you to keep all the money you make for monetization. Because the more you keep, the more you'll be able to give. And the more you give, the more you'll be able to receive, because it's better to give than receive. This is not just about monetization. It's about you growing your life while you growing YouTube. FinCEN is a platform for your BOI so people can say, oh, they filed a report, so they legit. Let's give them a FinCEN number. Once they see that FinCEN number, that means the government verified who you say you are. You fit into the requirements, and you are not trying to hide anything. And since they verified you, we can give you loans. They got a YouTube channel. Yeah, they got a YouTube channel. That's good. Yeah, they trying to get monetized. They already monetized. Oh, okay, they monetized. Since they're monetized, what can we do for them? Can we give them a loan because they already been verified by the government? They thinking they just being monetized. Nah, we trying to give you money. They trying to give you money. FinCEN is not just to find out who is trying to take money from the government by not paying taxes. Don't think about the negative. Think about the positive. Yeah, they trying to find out who's not paying taxes with FinCEN, but the other side of it is they verifying who you say you are so you can get these grants and these governments money that they have set aside for you. Because if this thing goes through, they're going to say, okay, we got X amount of money for these people over here. We got X amount of money for these companies over here. We got X amount of money for these nonprofits over here. But the only way they can get it is if when we verify them. We verify who owns it. We verify who invests in it. We verify the money that they have. They're not just money laundering. Once the people find out that you are verified by FinCEN, oh, we can deal with them now. Why can you deal with them? Because they've been verified by FinCEN. They know they're not money laundering. And if they do get money, if they do start money laundering, they know they're going to get caught quick. Why? Because they already been verified. They got that information. And we're not just talking about YouTube. Come on. Everybody here should know me by now. I might just talk about one thing, but it always shifts into the things that the people that are here need to hear. You need to hear this. Everybody that's here that I know, they want to be monetized. You want to be monetized. Type in the comment section. You want to be monetized? You want to be monetized? Type in the comment section. You don't want to be monetized? Type that in the comment section. Why am I saying that? I'm saying that for a reason. We got to know where we're going. Yeah. We got to know where we're going. If you don't know where you're going, how you going to know when you get there? If you don't know when you get there, you're going to keep on going and bypass your set place. So, any questions? Because like I said, this is not just striving for monetization. Okay, we got one strive for monetization. How far are you away? What do you need? You need, let me check this out. You need subscribers or you need hours? Let me see. Going onto my trusty screen. Subscribers, videos. You need both? Let me see. You need both. Okay. You need both. Learn the algorithm. You learn the algorithm. No, the algorithm is learning you. The things that the things that we think we learning from the algorithm is learning you. And since it's learning you, ever been to your page or your channel, I don't know what you're talking about. But whatever you're doing, the algorithm is learning who you are and what you're talking about. And once you figure that out, once you figure out who you are, once you figure out the people that you want to talk to, don't worry about I gotta find my niche. You are the niche. Since you are the niche, you have to find the people that you want to talk to, and the people that you want to talk to, they're gonna come to you. Once you know who you want to talk to, just talk to them. Even if they're not there yet, you're still talking to them. And since you're still talking to them, even when you don't see them there, they're coming. So every time you do a video, you're talking to them. So when those people that you're talking to come, they're going to hear you talking to them. They're going to stay because they're going to say, man, it sounds like you were talking to me. I just came to the channel. I feel like they was talking to me. And since I feel like they're talking to me, let me see what else they got. You're preparing a table for those people who are going to come. So when they hear you talking to them, they're going to sit down and say, wow, that's some good stuff. What else do they have? And the table that you prepare for them, the table that you prepare for them by talking to them, they're going to sit there and eat until they get full and leave and come back and eat some more of the food that you set out for them. And the food you set out for them, they're going to come back and eat again. Because after that, every time they get full, they're going to come back for more. And if you only got 4 or 5 videos on there, they're going to eat that in one meal. When they come back and don't find no more videos there, they're going to say, man, they're not consistent. They're not, I thought they was consistent. They was talking to me, but they ain't talking no more. You might come back again. You got no more videos? They're going to be like, oh, okay, well, maybe they'll pop up on my screen again. But if you're just talking to them and talking to them and talking to them, by the time you realize you're going to have 50 videos up there. They're not going to eat all 50 videos in one sitting. They're not going to eat all 50 videos in 2 days. They could. But as you make these videos, they're going to come. And as they come, they're going to hear you. And as they come, they're going to feel you. And as they come, they're going to see you consistent. They're going to say, man, I'm going to keep coming back here. I'm getting fed. I'm getting some good food here. So the algorithm is learning you while you are learning the algorithm. You are the message. You are the niche. So when you strive for monetization, everybody that's on here now, got a couple of people on here now. Let me go over here. Go to channel. Yeah, I'm gotta close this up here. Seems like the lag has gone away. Hey, Mind Games, how you doing, man? I think you was up here. Yeah, you was up here before. Hey, how you doing? The lag has gone away. What was it? It was shaking? Okay. All right. So anybody else got any questions? How many people on here is monetized? I know there's one on here. No, Nemo's monetized. Anybody else here monetized yet? I think I'm less than 600 hours away. Yeah, I'm less than 600 hours away. Anybody else here monetized? No, Mind Games and more. Is Jamal still here? Pearson, KTG Fashion Therapy, a licensed executive producer. Let me put this up here. We got Jamal in the house. God bless you. Now, you awesome. Mr. Williams, you awesome. Appreciate that. Got Miss Pearson in the house. How you doing? Appreciate you. Got my wife here. Let me see. They got Mr. Wick. Oh, what happened here? Okay. Gotta put the comments up here. Yeah, you can get your EIN number for your business. It's free through the IRS. Absolutely. Yep. You gotta do go through the website. You know you got your name, but you gotta check your name first and make sure nobody else got it. And yeah, make sure nobody else got it. If somebody else has it, you just change it up a little bit. If you stuck with that name, change up a little bit. Just add another letter, put a number on it, or be creative. Put a hyphen with it or something. I don't know. But thank you for sharing the wisdom. I'm just sitting here listening, learning. Appreciate you. Thank you, Mr. Williams. Yep. FINCEN is free. Yep. FINCEN is free. Absolutely. Thanks for taking time to share this. Thanks so much. Appreciate you and I appreciate everybody. Yeah, Mr. Williams. Let's see. This is straightforward. Yep. Straightforward. Let's see. Awesome information. Take notes. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Getting someone else to do it the fastest way for ID. Getting someone else to do it, it's the fastest way for ID theft to occur. Absolutely. That's one thing. That's one thing that's crazy now. Let's go turn this down. Yeah, that's one thing that's crazy now. A lot of people who want to do it the easy way, I'll pay somebody to do it, they're not realizing that because a lot of companies that's popping up now, they'll fill this out for you, fill that paperwork out for you, they'll fill out your tax return and all this other stuff. You never heard of them before. Even some people that you heard of before, it might be a back door somewhere that they can get that information. And next thing you know, you got $300,000 in credit card debt that you didn't even apply for. All they need is your EIN number and maybe one of the names of the corporate officers or one of the owners off the credit card. Boom. They say they okay. They apply for it. They put your name on it. They'll sign it for you. They get the credit cards. It's not easy to get a credit card. It's easier for a business who just started yesterday to get a credit card than a business that's been in operation for years to get a credit card. Trust me, it's easy to get a credit card. But that's like I said, that's one of the fastest way for ID theft. If they get in your business name, it's hard to fight. It's hard to fight it. It's hard to fight it. If they get it in your name and they sign your name, yeah, you can fight it. You can get it taken off. That's good. But once they mess their business credit up like that, you got to fight. It's hard to fight to get it corrected because it'll not only go on your business credit, it'll go on your credit if they sign as they're signed as a guarantor. So some of y'all who don't know what that is, say you apply for a credit card in your business name, ABC Logistics, applied for an American Express. American Express said, okay, we give you $100,000. Let's say we give you $25,000. Who's applying for the card? ABC Logistics. Address 123 Main Street. EIN number, blah, blah, blah. Okay, we give you $25,000. But you got to guarantee that if they don't pay it, you'll pay it back. Okay, I'll sign it. Boom. What's your social security number? Boom. Put that up there. They check your credit. They run your credit, but they get a credit to the business name. You guarantee that $25,000. If you take the $25,000 and you don't pay it back, you got to pay it back. That's a guarantor business credit method. So if you're doing it that way, you're guaranteeing that money. But if your business has been in business for more than 2.5 years, you can get business credit in the business name if you build business credit with business credit cards and business credit and all that other stuff. I'm not going to get into that. That's going to be in the My Time community. Like I said, your credit, you don't got to fix your own, you don't got to pay nobody to fix your credit. You fix your own credit. You can build your own credit, build your own business credit. That's in the My Time community. That's why I'm telling people, if you don't sign up now, by the time it's closed, when it open back up, it's going to be something totally different. Totally different. That's what I'm telling everybody. If you sign up now for the waiting list, when it opens up, everything will be revealed. So, ID theft. Got Nemo in the house. Stay for now. Striving for us to keep monetizing that greatness. Appreciate that. Here, a little while showing a lot of love. Driving a lot of lives today, showing love. Appreciate that, Nemo. Hit that like button. That's right. Hit that like button. Let me see how many likes I got. Got 6 likes, 4 people. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, we got Power and Redemption in the house. How you doing? There we go. Be phenomenal. Where we at? Illinois charge $150. Yeah, let's do a random thing. Everybody who has a business, how much do they charge in your state to file and open up a business? Yeah, how much they charge to file and open up your business? Like you want to open up an LLC in your state. Like I said, New York they might have went up because it's a long time ago. New York is like $75. If you want to get it expedited, it's $150. You can get it expedited, and they'll open it up in less than 24 hours. They'll open it up the same day. So $75, then $150, which is $225. You can get if you put it in there before noon, you fax it in there with the information and your credit card. You fax it in there before noon. You can have your corporation, LLC, open the same day. They email you the form, the paperwork saying it's open, it's incorporated. Then they mail you the stamped paper that says it's incorporated and everything in one day. $225. But if you want to do it the long way, you file it, mail it out, wait for them to stamp it, and then mail it back to you. It might take 14 to 21 days. So everybody, how much does it cost to incorporate your LLC in your state? Type in the comment section. You want to see something? It's another lesson. Yep. Got 3 or 4 lessons up in here. 3 or 4 lessons. Striving for monetization. Still learning. Yep. Yep. ID theft and scams. Yep. That's the major thing going on now. ID thefts and scams. Yep. Because it's so easy. Like right now, you ever get this message on your cell phone? Somebody texts you, "Hey, we the UPS. We had this package for you, and we can't really find out." Somebody put it. They can't find out the address or the right address. Click on here. Click on here so we can make sure it's really you and all that stuff. First of all, if you want to make sure it's really me, why are you gonna text me? I ain't give you my phone number. The post office don't have my phone number. Second of all, if they have my phone number, why wouldn't they call me? You're gonna send me a text. Click this button right here, or click this link right here, and we can see if this is you. Yeah, click that link. Your whole phone blow up. Don't click nothing. Same thing with email. Send your email. Oh, you won $100,000, and we want to make sure it's you. So where we can send the money to? Yeah, okay. Got Mr. Worth, Oliver Worth. Yeah, got Oliver Worth. How you doing? Never saw you before. Let me see who this. Let me see who Mr. Worth is. Where we at? Mr. Worth. I think I've seen the name before. I'm not sure. Nope, never seen him before. How you doing, sir? Welcome to my town community. Let me see. Do I have this? I'm trying to check something. Is this open? Anybody can leave a comment? Yep, just for anybody to leave a comment. Okay. I know I did that for a reason. Yeah, anybody can leave a comment. So, Mr. Worth, welcome to my town community, Mr. Worth. Thank you for showing up. What time is it? Okay, LLC, Illinois is $150. Fine gains, $125 to start. And LLC in Florida, $125 to start. Okay. Like I said, New York is $75. And then it goes to, for LLC, $75. If you want to get it expedited, get it the same day, it's another $150. So it's $225 for the same day, the $75 for the regular day. I probably did go up. But that's way back when I first started my first company. So, when I started the first company. But look, I appreciate everybody here. Is there any questions? Any questions that you might have pertaining to YouTube, pertaining to what we just talked about, the BOI report, FINCEN, YouTube, businesses, business credit, your credit, whatever. Anybody got questions? Type in the comment section so we can get your answer, because if you have a question, I believe that you can put an answer out of me. Same for me. If I got a question, I can put an answer out of you. I didn't know how much it costs to start an LLC in Illinois. Somebody got the answer, $150. So I got an answer for Florida, $125. It's a method. If you have a question, you can ask and get the answer. Every question has an answer attached to it. And if you're in a community, somebody has your answer. It says somebody has your answer. All you have to do is ask. That's a principle. Ask. A is for asking. S is for seeking. K is for knowledge. Knowledge is when you knock. So ask. Ask, seek, and knock. Ask, and it will be given. Seek, you will find. Knock, and the door will be open unto you. So you keep on asking. Somebody's going to answer. You keep on seeking. You keep on looking for that answer. You're going to find that answer. Keep on knocking. Keep on knocking and you can't come in. No, keep on knocking. You want to get the answer. So look, I want everybody to realize you're on YouTube for a reason. You are somebody's answer. And since you're somebody's answer, somebody's searching for you. Since somebody's searching for you, always be willing and ready to give an answer. How you give an answer? Do your YouTube long form videos. You answering somebody's question. Do your shorts. How are you doing your shorts? You answer somebody's question while you're doing your shorts. Even if it's a short that you taken from a long form video, you answer somebody's question. It could be, are they consistent? Yeah, you got 50 shorts going on. Are they committed? Yeah, they got 20 long form videos. Do they really care? I don't care how much you know, but I want to know how much you care. Yeah, they're doing live videos. They said they were scared to do live, but they're doing live videos. You have somebody answer. Realize that. Even when you ain't getting a lot of views, you have somebody answer. You thinking nobody's watching you, but people are watching you. There's people watching these lives now. They're not leaving comments, but they're watching a live. They might not even click on the thumbnail, but they're watching a live. Some of y'all thought, I'm just going to talk about the BOI report with FINCEN. And then we shifted over to your business, and we shifted over to your YouTube monetization, and we shifted over to your credit report, and we shifted over to the business credit. That's what we're doing here. You're getting answers. People want to, I believe people are here to find out answers. Not just for one thing. People come for different reasons. That's why I left the comment section open for anyone. You know I normally just leave it for subscribers, but this FINCEN and the BOI is for everybody. There's some people that's watching and leaving a comment. I know at least two people. Hey, these two people on here are not subscribers. Might be the first time they ever came on here. I never saw their name before. Hopefully they got an answer. So look, I've been on here, wow, hour and 39 minutes. Like I told you before, I never thought I'd be do a live for, at least 20 minutes. A half hour. I'm on here for an hour and 40 minutes. Come on. Sometimes you got to pat yourself on the shoulder and say, you're doing good. 4.5 months ago, I was like, I ain't doing a live. I don't want to go on live. I don't know what I'm going to talk about. I don't know what I'm going to say. Oh, man, I might mess up. What I'm going to teach for an hour? I could teach the Bible for an hour. That's good, yeah. But what are you going to talk about for an hour? This is my time. Talk about your experience. Okay. That's the foundation. This is my life. This is my experience. This is my time. I'm not going to sit here and just talk about stuff. Talk about issues in the world, or talk about all the stuff happening in politics and stuff happening in entertainment. I could, but I choose not to. That's really not going to affect my life. But the life I live can affect somebody else's life to help them get to another place in their life. That's what's keeping me going. Knowing that my experience can help somebody through their experience get to another place in their experience. So I want to get off now, but I want to keep talking because I know somebody else needs to hear this. Thanks to this live, I have plans for future videos and blog posts on my website. Plans for future videos and blog posts on my website. Blog posts. Okay, that's good. You're expanding already. You're expanding to a website and your blog posts on your website and future videos. See? That's good. Let's see, sounds great. That's good. That's good. That's good. Like I said, any other questions? Because I plan on shooting some videos tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Tomorrow's Saturday. No, I ain't shooting no tomorrow. But the next scheduled live is Sunday, 7 p.m. Yeah, the next scheduled live is 7 p.m. Sunday. I'll give you the updates. Give you the updates on this week's growth. How far I'm away from monetization. And the ideas I have for future videos. Stuff is going to change on the 1st, because the 1st of the year, you got to have a plan. That's what I want to say. You got to have a plan for this new year for your YouTube growth. Just like some people say, oh, I got a New Year's resolution or revolution or whatever you want to put it. New Year's revolution or resolution. Why have a New Year's resolution? Have an everyday resolution. What do you plan on accomplishing for the day? Because today is a direct result from yesterday's decision. Today's result or today's manifestation is from yesterday's decision. And your future results or future manifestations is a direct result from the decisions that you make today. So what decisions are you going to make today that you expect to manifest in the future? The way you're thinking, what do you expect to manifest in the future? Because all we have is now. You can sit back and think about the things you've done yesterday, or 2 years or 10 years or 35 years ago that you might have failed and live in yesterday and waste your now, and your future will be wasted because the manifestation of your future is dictated of what you've been living in the past. And since you're living in the past, you're going to manifest the same things in the past in your future because you're looking in the past and your now. So what are you expecting to manifest in your future? You're going to manifest your past in the future? Or you're going to manifest the thing you're creating in your now in the future? That's what I want you to think. What do you expect to manifest in your YouTube growth and journey in 2025? Because I believe the next 4 years are going to be the best 4 years of your life. If you have that in your mindset now, the next 4 years will be the best 4 years of your life if you believe that in your mindset now. Because all we have is now. Yesterday is already done. You're living in yesterday's thoughts. It's manifested today. Tomorrow is yet created. Or put it this way, it's yet manifested, but it's already created. It's just waiting to give birth in the time period that seed is giving birth to. I ain't getting too deep now. So let me quit right now. Let me quit right now. Because we're going into another teaching. So look, thank everybody for showing up. Thank everybody for being here. Appreciate everybody. This is the last minute posting. I was doing a live. I was going to do a video. The people that came in late, I was going to do a video on the BOI, but I said I might as well do a live. Killed 3 monkeys with 1 banana. People laughed. I appreciate that. But thank everybody for being here. Thank you. Appreciate that. Thank everybody for being here. Thank everybody for showing up, for the support. Like I said, it's my time community. We're building something here. Everybody is going to be monetized. Everybody is going to be monetized. Everybody's going to be monetized if you put in the work. I know everybody that says putting in the work. So look, I appreciate you. This is my life. This is my experience. This is my time. God bless.